When Clive Palmer unveiled his replica Titanic project, called Titanic 2, he made the following statement.
Well, one of the exciting things is that we've got a company which will provide a full set of clothing for you. 1912, everyone that's booked on, whether they're children, adults, males or females, they'll have night gear. They'll all be providing your cabin included in the fare. So it's really a 1912 experience. So if you want to pretend you're in the movie, you can do that.
I note that Mr. Palmer said that he would provide the costumes. Now, the idea of all the passengers dressing up in period costume is a fun one, but is it a realistic one? The ship will carry around 2,435 passengers. Given the fact that people come in different shapes, sizes, and genders, this would equate to having a stock of thousands of costumes in order to have something to fit everyone, just for one day. If Mr. Palmer expects passengers to dress up every day, that equates to thousands of more costumes. All these costumes would then need regular cleaning. Let's not forget that all these costumes would need storing somewhere. It simply sounds totally impractical to have such a comprehensive costume service on board a working ship. Mr. Palmer also made an additional statement about the accommodation on board Titanic 2.
We've looked up with the concept of having crossings of the Atlantic where you'll have 2 nights in third class, 2 nights in second class and 2 nights in first class, so you can experience all the different aspects of the ship.
Palmer's idea about passengers sampling different grades of accommodation and dining during their journey is an interesting one, which I'm sure that passengers would welcome. However, it will also be difficult to achieve. Like the original Titanic, Titanic 2 will have 3 grades of cabin with dining rooms and food to match. However, there was a mismatch between the number of cabins in each grade. For example, on board the original Titanic, there was more than twice the number of steerage berths than the first-class ones. Anyway, how many passengers would really want to be inconvenienced and swap accommodation twice during their cruise? Imagine the work involved in repacking and moving the luggage to a different cabin grade twice a week. The idea of passengers sampling the 3 classes of dining is a little more feasible. The original Titanic was carrying 324 passengers in first class, 284 in second class, and 709 in third class. Once again, there would be a mismatch of seats available in each dining room. Therefore, a complex rota would need to be created. In conclusion, in my opinion, providing passenger costumes for every passenger for just one day would be very challenging, but for the entire cruise, it would be logistically impossible. Enabling all passengers to sample all 3 grades of dining during their cruise sounds achievable, but sampling all 3 grades of cabin does not.